Greetings to all. My name is Milmantas. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant located in Toronto. In May of this year, immigration launched category-based express entry categories with the goal of inviting express entry candidates from these targeted occupations and French speakers to address labor shortages in Canada and support economic goals set out by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. For 2023, based on economic needs, immigration identified 5 categories: healthcare, science, technology, trades, transport occupations, and agriculture. Let's have a brief overview of express entry draws that occurred in September. Last month, immigration invited 8,300 applicants under the express entry via 5 rounds of invitation under 4 categories. Category-based rounds invite top-ranking candidates who can help Canada meet these specific economic goals. The express entry candidates are invited based on their work experience rather than their comprehensive ranking system score. So, how to be eligible for the express entry under the category-based draw under one of the 6 categories? First, you must be eligible for one of the express entry programs, either Federal Skilled Worker Program, Canadian Experience Canada, or Federal Trades Program. Well, naturally, as the title says, Canadian Experience Canada class requires at least 1 year of skilled work experience in Canada, while under the Federal Skilled category, you can get permanent resident application without even setting foot in Canada. In category-based rounds of invitation, immigration invites candidates in the express entry pool who are eligible for specific category based on ability to communicate in one of the official languages, work experience in that specific occupation, and education. In order to be invited under the specific category draw, you need to have at least 6 months of eligible work experience within the last 3 years, gained either in Canada or abroad. To make it very clear, just because that you have 6 months of work experience in one of the occupations doesn't make you eligible under the express entry. You need to meet the work experience requirements for at least one of the programs first. If you have 1 year of work experience in an eligible occupation and you meet the other requirements under the Canadian Experience Canada class, Federal Skilled Worker, or Federal Trades category, then you may be invited in a category-based draw. Immigration may invite you through an all-program draw, a program-specific draw, or a category-based draw, like the transportation draw that took place on September 20th. On September 20th, the first ever express entry draw for transport occupation workers took place in an effort by Canada to fill labor shortage in the transportation sector across Canada. Transportation workers have been in demand for many years, and they remain in demand at the present time. In May of 2023, immigration identified 6 categories for the 2023 draw, and we don't know if these categories will be selected in 2024. Regardless, let's look at some statistics of Canada's freight and logistics market trends. As per the Model Intelligence report on Canada's freight and logistics market trends, the report says that Canada continues to grow in the transportation and storage sector. The transport and storage sector was one of the worst hit sectors in Canadian economy during the pandemic, but the sector started to recover in 2021, registering a growth of 1.68% in GDP contribution. The Canadian GDP's contribution from transportation increased from 83.44 billion Canadian dollars in September to 84.11 billion Canadian dollars in October of 2022. The same report further states that the Canadian government has been investing in the sector over the years, that in 2021, the government provided an additional 1.9 billion Canadian dollars over 4 years from 2021 to 2025 to so-called National Trade Corridor Fund, which will be used to enhance Canada's roads, rail, and shipping routes and build long-term resilience for the Canadian economy and support of trade. Also, the government is investing in major transportation projects over an 11-year period beginning 2017 till 2028. Therefore, based on this report, I am inclined to believe that the transport occupations might be included in the 2024 selection categories. However, if you are not eligible for category-based selection and your score might not be high enough, a provincial nominee program might be an option for you. If you are interested in moving to Canada but not sure which program you may be eligible, please accurately complete our questionnaire and book a strategy meeting. I hope and I trust this information was valuable, and I kindly ask you to like, to subscribe, that you would be able to receive further notice.